Eric's last day. It's been a long time coming, but Eric is finally about to go. Not just yet though, because now he's going, I'm thinking there's still some more bits on here. We can't let this car go with its unique door cards left on and things like that, can we? No! Normally I'd be keeping the window regulator out of this, but it stopped working. This window regulator does work, or at least it did do, so I'm having it. Didn't take long before I got bored of doing that. Not bored as such, just it's too cold. Bong, bonga, bong, bong, bonga, bugga, bum, 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 bonga, bogog, go, bog off. In about an hour's time, I'm expecting a young chap called Cameron to turn up with a transit flatbed thingy to take away the car known now as Zomberic, which is there. Question is it worthwhile removing anything else before it goes? I don't even know. The fact is, it's more useful to me that it is going rather than anything else. Due to the way this car doesn't really steer anymore, it means that it can't even be pushed back. It's taking up a lot more space than it should be doing. And this space here, is completely redundant, isn't it? And when needed, there is a space for a whole car easily, and possibly two there. With a bit of care, two abreast cars could be there. Anyway, what I'm going to do instead, what I'm going to do now is get some gloves on, get my tripod and move some shit around, and just be ready for when he turns up. And might just get a chance to take a couple of bits off, we'll see. You two clowns, what are you doing up there? You're going to slip and fall off. My time with Eric has finished, and I could go out of my way to remove things like the doors or the glass or the mirrors or all manner of things that are actually inside here, but I'm not going to. Don't know what's happened to him. He's not here yet. He should have been here ages back. Should have been here an hour ago. What's going on? What's going on, eh? What's happened to my hair? Perhaps I should have taken the handbrake off. It really does cause a problem when you don't put the suspension back on properly, doesn't it? It's time to say goodbye to Eric. There's a genuine sadness about this, seeing these marks on the dirt where Eric has kicked up a struggle and tried not to leave. He didn't want to leave the yard, he wanted to stay here. He was happy here. That's certainly an impression. Poor Eric. The end of a particular chapter, but I genuinely do feel quite saddened by it, because it just makes me think of the first time it came here. Eric, the spriteful young Rover 25, ready to do work. Ready, was always eager to work, wasn't he? He was a good little chap, and now he's completely gone. It does just take me back to the time of the accident, where of course this all began to go wrong, and suddenly it was no longer a viable everyday car. But as some of you may know, that car went up for sale on the very same day. In fact, only about 40 minutes before the crash, I'd put it up for sale because I needed some money. So what if it could have just sold? It could have sold and gone somewhere else. It could have gone on to live its best life, as they say, or it could have just been used as a runaround and ended up going wrong and breaking or something anyway. Who knows? You don't, I don't. Unless the only possibility is if you happen to have seen this advert and thought, I'm going to have that car, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy it, and then suddenly the advert was taken down and you looked on my profile and you saw that it had been crashed. That's the only way, and only if you happen to be somebody who would have said, yeah, I'm going to have that car, I want to keep that car forever. I could continue this video here and start talking about what I'm going to do with that space at the moment and how I'm going to move Fred the shed and move Daisy as well, but I think that's for another episode. Yeah. Join me in another episode of Mustard Does Stuff Around the Yard, and thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for being a channel member. You know them. Just thanks to everyone. Bye bye.